So, step one, first, I want you to just take a few deep rounds of breath. And I say that, and you're like, yeah, yeah, breath, breath, but really feel the elasticity of your chest, of your rib cage, and how it expands when you breathe in. Notice how your whole body has to move in order to take in a proper breath. Immediate physiological effects just by focusing on your breath alone, which is why breath work and focusing on the breath as a focal point for meditation is a branch of meditation in and of itself. Like you could just do that for 5 or 20 or 60 minutes every day, and it would be incredibly powerful for your own well being. All right. So I'm just trying to like set the space here, but you're continuing to breathe long, deep rounds of breath. So full, long, slow inhale, letting your chest, sternum, torso expand like two big balloons, sipping in extra air at the top of your inhale, like it's a precious nectar for you, like it's going out of fucking style, and you need to get the last bit in. And then long, slow exhale, calming the cortisol production, calming the stress response in your body. Almost like you could push air out the soles of your feet. Just continuing these rounds in, out, in, out. Noticing the quality that that in and of itself has on your physiology already. It's been like 90 seconds flat. There's already changes going on. So just kind of centering, feeling your energy, feeling the tips of your fingers and toes, noticing what you're noticing, being with the experience of breathing and being breathed at the same time. Your breath is happening whether you're conscious of it or not. It's like automatic. Getting into that fertile place of interjecting and being able to consciously increase the amount of oxygen coming in. It's like an automatic biohack for being able to calm your system, like you were talking about earlier, Luke. Finally, just feeling your tailbone, feeling your sits bones, noticing that you're alive here, wherever you're seated or standing, or in your car, or in nature, in an urban area, wherever you're at, just noticing that you have a body and that you're actually present here. Right. This is a foundational piece because I want to orient you towards your existing self as arising in the here and now. Like not the self that I think I am, but like this body in this set of circumstances and awareness arising as you are right now. Okay, now it gets fun. So I want you to think about the top 5 peak moments in your life. Like, don't have to try too hard. Just whatever comes up for you when you think, what were the best, juiciest, most powerful, sexiest, coolest moments of my life? Just asking that question and let your mind naturally, from the present moment, just kind of come up with instances. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah, and sort of keep the door propped open a little bit to allow for more to kind of rush in. I noticed that when I was formulating this practice, I was thinking about my top peak moments and things would come. And then a few minutes later, more instances would come. And so just think about it as opening a door to your memory vault, and there's like gold in there that'll keep coming out. So what does it feel like to be remembering these peak moments? Like, what's the feeling quality in your body, in your mind? Where were you? Were you in nature? Were you with close friends? Were you doing outdoor activities? Were you in a really great conversation? How did you feel? Did you feel alive? Did you feel a sense of energy in your solar plexus and sternum? Was there a sense of being fully in the moment, fully engaged? Or not? Was it uncomfortable but great because you knew you were riding your edge? Like, whatever's there, just like feeling into that in the present now as you're living wholeness and being. And again, just kind of breathing into that. Got it? So yeah, so breathing, presencing, thinking about these peak moments, allowing that to inform yourself right now. Again, like, how was it? For me, I was at the tip of southern India in the Indian Ocean with the lights glittering on the cliffs, and I was in the warm salt water. It was like as warm as a bath. And I felt this like tingling sensation, this sense of electricity and warmth in my body. And I put my head underwater and realized that I was swimming with hundreds of non-stinging phosphorescent jellyfish glowing in the Indian Ocean. And they were creating this like hum of vibration, and the water was literally electrified with light and electricity and sound. And when I presence that memory, I can feel that in my system, how amazing it was to be in that water. And finally, like, turning it up a little bit. Where do you feel the cues in your system? Do you feel energy in your belly, in your heart? Does your head feel clear? Do your feet feel firmly planted on the ground, like nothing is gonna move you? You're fully present. Whatever the feeling is of being in this peak state in your memory and in the present moment now, because ultimately they're not really that different. Like, turn up the dial a little bit. Like, get into the juiciness of experiencing yourself at the highest right now, and just like turn it up to 11. And you can do that with breath too. Use the breath to kind of get into your body, enhance the energy, the brightness of the experience. For me, there's like energy at my solar plexus. Feels like almost adrenaline, like pulsing with aliveness. I can feel my heartbeat. I can feel my pulse. Head feels clear, focused. And what would it be like to kind of move into your life after this call from this place of being radically turned on and being in touch with the highest, deepest moments of your life? You know, I like to think that there's a way where how we operate in life, where we come from the inside out, is having an effect on everything around us. And that in some ways there's this dance that's going on where like life is happening and I'm happening over here, but how I'm showing up is actually affecting the fabric of the universe and maybe creating energetic potentials for having more peak moments. So what would it be like if your top 5 peak moments in life are actually ahead of you, waiting to be discovered? And all you have to do is venture out from this place of wholeness and rediscover, like you're walking backwards towards the future, towards the greatest moments of your life are ahead of you out there. You know, what does that do to your system when I say that? Yeah, and what if the thing that you experienced ostensibly from having these external experiences actually was your own highest, widest, deepest self coming to the fore to be fully engaged with the matrix of life that you had forgotten about? Like we're all amnesiacs or something and we've forgotten who we really are. And there's this lingering, massive presence of depth and span that's haunting us at all times, asking to be let in and to be experienced fully. Like, what would it be like to kind of open wide the door to that, the thing that you are at your core, your very deepest or highest self? For your own health, well-being, happiness, and also in service to what you're trying to bring to the world. In service of turning other people on to their own brightness and healing and wholeness.